So this is the flake that came right off of here, and I shaped that into that spear point. So if you want to see the process on how to make these points, I have a playlist called Flint Knapping. You could click that right here, and I show how to do that start to finish. I found a piece of Cheshire quartzite here. This is the multicolored gray stuff. It doesn't look like much until you crack it open. It just looks like a normal creek stone. When you're cracking it open with the antler, you're hitting at an angle that you're trying to drive a flake off, so you can see what the stone looks like. Now I'm aiming for a low spot on the rock to take a flake off this edge with the antler. So I'm hitting into the rock and down to try to peel those flakes off. And you can see it's gray. This is the quartzite we're looking for. The quartzite we're looking for is gray inside. It flakes in a conchoidal fracture, a circular fracture like glass. And you can tell it's the right rock because it's razor sharp flakes of stone. Really, really sharp. You could cut things with this. You could cut skin animals with it. Anything you need to cut, you could use one of these flakes. So I'm using these tiny flakes to cut up the wood, putting little cut marks in it. And I'm just going to do that all the way around like that in order to make the proper length darts. Cut a groove with the flake and then you snap like that. See how far that went in. Pretty far. So using traditional tools and primitive technology, we successfully made this spear point, atlatl dart spear point. People call it an arrowhead, but it's a spear point. And we used all of our traditional methods here. Got a new little toy, anvil hammer. Fits right in my pocket, good for rocks. So when you're shaping a rock and modifying it by taking these flakes off like that, it's called flint knapping. It does not need to be flint to flint knap. Could be glass, could be quartz or quartzite. It makes a really sharp edge on these flakes. You could use this as a knife by itself, just cut with it. This is higher quality gray quartzite. This is what the ancient people during the Ice Age used in this area for their stone tools, is this rock specifically.
Give a list, like...
So you peel a flake off of this, and you could see that sharp. It's sharp like glass. Now, quartzite is a little more brittle than glass. Brittle meaning you could break the edges easily. So you're going to need to do a lot of resharpening, but this could cut like See the little scratches it put in my finger? This is the process of flint knapping. See if I can get a spear point out of this. Man, if only I could find this stuff without the damage. There's limestone. So, here's a good comparison. Limestone chert. Limestone section looks like that. Chert looks like that. Knock away the limestone. Here you go. Chert, limestone. Keep knapping this piece. Spear point I make from now on, I'm just going to test against something, whether it be a water bottle or a pumpkin or anything along those lines. So this is all chalk, not chalk, but limestone. So we'll get rid of that. We'll see how doable this is because it does have damage in it. Right there's a line going through. Line out, hit right here, thin that out, hit a little too hard, overshot, but take it easy. Frost damage. Shot a flake straight here. That's cool. At the Iroquois Museum, I did see a few artifacts made from this specific material. Smaller points. Cold as usual. Did I just put a crack in? No. Okay. Not sure where the tip's gonna be yet. Probably here. Try to determine early where I want to put the tip. Damage in the base. Try to thin that. I want to keep this one kind of wide if I can. Do my best. Using a little billet for this one to try to not get so much of the damaged cracks. Some pretty material. Come on. There we go. little bit of damage in there. It's working okay though. I'm not going to go ultra thin on this because you could see the damage in it. So it is just about time for a new nail. In my indirect stick here. Quartz inclusion in the tip. I have to figure out this indirect filming better. Oh, overdid it. Okay, that's all right. Wow, that scared me. There's a quartz inclusion in there. I've been trying to find bigger pieces of this blue-gray Helderberg, and all I ever find is little tiny things, so this is really cool. The heck was that sound? Duck? Yeah, there's like a goose or something flying over. I've been wanting to see how a wider point would perform compared to what I've been making, the lance points. If I could keep this together, be able to test that, would be good. So I uploaded a lot of the major adventure videos that nobody really got to see because nobody was watching during 2020. So I got those 2020 videos out. And in the meantime, I'll be recording these napping vids while I figure out where I'm going next. Alright. So those videos are all out and ready to be watched. So go check them out. This material's so sketchy. Oop. Oh no. Alright, it's coming from this way then. So there is damage in there. Okay. See that? It's hanging up. See if I can come in from over here and get rid of some of it. Perhaps. And looks like it's still hung up. There we go. All right, much better. Okay, okay. This Helderberg stuff is kind of all over the place in New York. And I really, really like the colors in this stuff. Don't want to make it too thin. Alright. Taking really light and shallow indirect strikes because I don't want it diving or getting hung up more like that. Really wonder if this is like a chalcedony, the way it hangs up. Okay. Cool. Oop. Flubbed it. It's better. Alright. I don't know of any particular point style that's this wide. Like a Perkamon, but I think I'm gonna make that. And just make a wide stemmed. Let's see, pressure flaker. I don't have light out here. I just have the light of the camera. So I'm digging around in my bag trying to find tools. So what I'm gonna do, just sharpen it all the way down to the ears, as sharp as I could get it. It is freezing tonight. Let's see about flaring these ears out a little bit. Let's see what that does. Wow, that is a wide point. I don't even know what to call it. Alright, I want to make the barb sharp. quartz inclusion is very brittle. Get rid of as much of that as we can. Pick out these little things. Jeez. That's different. Different. I don't know what I would call this point. Just trying to thin this a little bit, because it's really thick on this edge. Right here. Keep flubbing it. Oh, there goes the ear. This spot here's messed up. See what we can do about it. Okay. Kind of hanging up right here. All right. Let's see if I could come in from the tip. Nope. There we go. That got it. Okay. One more. There we go. Okay. Now we'll just pressure flake this, put it on the atlatl, give it a quick test. I hope all that was enough. What I'm doing now is just sharpening it a little bit. Kind of really cool looking point, I think. I'm gonna try to test this on a water bottle. Just because I could get some idea of what it would do going through an animal. All right, I'll be back with this one to test. Good enough. Nice and thin, nice and wide. We'll put it on the atlatl now. All right, just let's get a real good look at this before I test it. This is on the atlatl. It's stem to point on a dart. I'll test it now. Very big exit wound. How's the entrance wound look? Also pretty big. Point. Good. No damage. Entrance wound. No, exit wound. And entrance wound. Man. Crazy. Nice.